Bam. Focused minds back up in the building, keeping the Lord first and everything else to come together. Lamont Roach, 25, 1 and 3, Washington, D.C. fighter. A great fighter to me, man. He got a lot of talent, smooth, got a lot of tools in his toolbox. Can jab good, move his feet well, good head movement. Kind of like a Tony Harrison. You know what I'm saying? I like how Lamont fight, real smooth fighter. Gave Javante Davis everything, man, and that fight was truly a draw. I think Davis underestimated Roach a lot, like a lot of other people do. I think he should be up there. I think he need more opportunities because he's smooth, uses jab and foot movement and head movement, throw it together real well, know how to fight in the pocket in increments, and I think he'll do a lot of damage to a lot of these fighters. Keyshawn Davis, who I love too. I think he a great young tyrant. You know what I'm saying? But he doing all this hunting for fights, calling out Haney, calling out all these different fighters. This the fight right here, Keyshawn. You and Lamont Roach, a big fight, I think, in boxing. If you know boxing, this would be a great fight, great matchup, and y'all two top fighters, calling out Pitbull Cruz. Yeah, Pitbull, he one guy, one tough Mexican I do like. You know what I'm saying? But let's give Pitbull a little rest. Let's go ahead and take on this fight here, which should be a great fight for you, Keyshawn. Lamont Roach from DC, a young brother that's trying to get his name out there, and he made a lot of noise against Tank. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he deserved more respect in this boxing game. I'm gonna give it to you, Lamont, because I see your style, man. I can see you, man. You doing good things, bro. So keep it up, man. I think Keyshawn, you and Keyshawn will be a great fight. It'll do numbers. Like everybody talk about this numbers thing, money, 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 money. And it's not all about the money. It's about legacy, legendariness. You think Sugar Ray Leonard was caring about money when they was fighting Hearns and Hagler and Duran and all these different fighters? And them ain't even, them just the four that's mentioned. There's so many great fighters from the 80s and 90s that, you know, they didn't say money. They legacies is cemented because they took on these fights that meant something. Lamont, your losses and draws is just a beauty on your record, bro. That means you out here challenging yourself. All this on records, man, y'all got to challenge yourselves and fight the fights. One other fighter that's doing that, I got to give respect to Devin Haney. He challenging himself. And it's only a couple other fighters. Everybody at Shakur, man, you a great talent, but you got to challenge yourself. Ryan Garcia is not the next fight for you, bro. Don't let these boxing people hype you up. If you know, you know. You need to get in there either with Haney. You're going to have to fight somebody that means something, man, like Oshaki. I think you and Oshaki should be the fight. Foster. That's the fight you should be thinking about for your legacy, bruh. We're not talking about gate money and all. We talking about boxing legacy. You so-called a boxing wanna be a historian type dude. Listen, that's the fight for you to cement legacy. And Lamont, man, you doing your thing. I ain't got too much criticism on you. You trying to get up there and in there. You ready to fight. I say Keyshawn and you could bang and see who the better man. Both of y'all some great boxers. Lamont, he could fight at a distance beautifully. He could get in there. You see him here proving good foot movement, great defense from Lamont too, something that's underrated. And he know how to probe his opponents. Look for his shots. He uses jab well. A smooth boxer from DC. You know what I'm saying? Right here, just probing, looking for his shots, trying to figure his opponent out. You know what I mean? One thing about Lamont, he could fight in the pocket too. He could fight in the pocket too. He like to use his jab coming with that right hand, overhand on him, and he could fight in the pocket too. And he'll hang in there for you for a minute. You know what I mean? He like to go to the body, good switch of levels on with Lamont. You know what I mean? From the body to the head, real good. You see him hit the body. a tough, gritty young fighter that need to get more fights in to show that he one of them big time fighters, and he could do it. He could do it. A lot of time Lamont like to take his time with his opponents, though. He like to take his time with his opponents. He don't rush. He not a rush fighter. He's a great skill boxer, puncher. He know how to box, so his defense be impeccable, and he know how to box and stand there. And when he got his shots, he take them. You know what I'm saying? He know how to take his shot. You see a hard head to body shot. So Lamont doing everything right in the ring. Keyshawn Davis, a great fighter in his right too. He like to get physical with his opponents. You know what I'm saying? Like to get them knockouts too. Real physical, mean fighter. A boxer slugger. Get inside and get gritty with you. You know what I'm saying? A great fighter. These fighters got to challenge themselves. Lamont and him will be a great fight to see. It'll do numbers, like they say. It'll do numbers. It'll get money. If you a boxing fan, you would like to see that. Keyshawn like to go to the body, switch levels well, body to head. And like I say, he like to get physical with his opponents too. And he uses his power real well, got good foot movement, good defense, good head movement. A real challenge for anybody in the ring, you know what I'm saying, to beat. And I think him and Lamont will be a real banger of a fight. So Keyshawn, quit looking around, man. Look for Lamont. Good quick hands from Keyshawn too. Love to be in that pocket. So quit looking around. Challenge Lamont. I'm out.
Always say everything got a price. Cause people say like, I love my dog. I get $100. No, I get $1,000. No, I get $100,000. Hey, you can have it. Like my thought is everything has a price. There is not a number that can get you back in that ring. 80 million, 100 million.
Nah, because now you selling your soul.
$100 million, you can have my soul.
That's you. Now we know your character.
I don't know if you've ever heard that before, but you do yourself a good, you bring a good, I don't want to say product, product's not the right word, but you're doing a very honorable service.
I appreciate that.